My first guest tonight is a best-selling author and Emmy award-winning comedian who is beginning a nationwide comedy tour that will culminate in the taping of a new HBO special this spring. Please welcome Ellen DeGeneres. So nice to have you here.
You're hilarious. You make me laugh so hard. And your audience is so diverse. The Macabres, is that what they're called?
Yes, yes. We have, everyone in the audience is from a different part of Ireland. Yeah, a different section.
I didn't realize that, but they're lovely people.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. Oh, you're buttering them up before we even get started.
No, I actually mean it. They're a lovely crowd.
They're sweet, and I want to, well, speaking of sweet, you just had your birthday, not what, 2 days ago, right?
The 26th, yes.
Yeah, so that's
Super Bowl Sunday.
Your birthday was on Super Bowl Sunday. Did you celebrate your birthday or watch the Super Bowl?
Well, I celebrated my birthday the night before, and I was exhausted from that night, so I actually laid in bed all day. And then I watched the game. I wasn't planning on it because I don't care about football.
Right.
But I do get excited. I watch anyway just because it's so exciting when anyone catches a ball and runs with it, you know?
Just something, you're right. It's something inherently exciting
I
about
don't
that.
care who it is. They caught the ball. I'm so happy for them. They're excited, and you can see it. And they're running, and towards the end, they do that thing with the legs in the air when they get close.
Right.
And even an interception is more fun because they've caught it from someone else, which must really feel good. And
right,
so
right.
I get very excited. And then the dance at the end, when they start to, they're getting more and more kind of, you know. But then they get slammed. I want the whole dance to, and they're just starting to dance, and then someone slams them to celebrate,
which is scary. That's the part, you know, it's a rough game. I mean, there's a lot of happy things, but there's unpleasant things happening too.
There are happy things, and there are unpleasant things. You're right. That was happy. I like that.
I like how we're explaining this for children. There is happiness, but also sadness.
But yeah, that's a little rough to me that you just, you know, got over the touchdown. Is that what it's called? Field goal line?
Yes, that's a touchdown when you cross the
right, but
when you cross third base.
But
yeah.
you wouldn't say. But you wouldn't say got over the touchdown. That was wrong of me, was it?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think it's wrong. It's like when you enter the end zone, it's a touchdown.
End zone is yes. You're so kind.
No, I'm super macho, you know, me and my sports lingo with end zone. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyway, my point is I don't know and I don't care, but I'm happy for them.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're feeding off their joy, which is very sweet.
Yeah, it's happy for them.
I read, and I don't know if it's true, because they write a lot of things about celebrities that aren't true, but I read that you visited Siegfried and Roy's house. And I don't know anybody who's been to Siegfried and Roy's house, and that's a goal of mine someday.
It was my goal, too. I didn't get to go.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, I wanted to go. I was going when I was hosting Divas in Las Vegas, and that was one of the things I asked if I could go to their house, and because, you know...
Like in lieu of payment? I just want to see Siegfried and Roy's house?
Well, you know, one of the perks of being a celebrity is that you get to ask for things like that. Like, you can't just call up and say, can I go to Siegfried and Roy's house unless you're a celebrity. And so I thought I'd take advantage of that celebrity and go to Siegfried and Roy's house. And they said yes, but at the last minute, one of them was sick, Siegfried or Roy or somebody. And
I bet you nobody cares about what happens to either. It's just like, you know, one of them just fell down a mine. I don't know which one, but Siegfried or Roy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even sure that they're both still the real Siegfried and Roys. I think they keep switching them on us like the Lassies. You know, Lassie, there were 13 dogs.
So when they get sick and old, they just get new Siegfried and Roys?
I think so, because who really knows who I hung out with one of them all day long. Not all day. That's, again, I don't know what's happening to me. But for like 2 hours, they...
It might just seem like all day.
Yes. But it was one of them, and I don't know which one it was. And I was with him for 2 hours, and I don't know which one.
You never thought to ask, by the way, which one are you, Siegfried or Roy?
He probably at some point told me his name, and I didn't. And the prodigy was with them, too, the protege.
The protege?
Yes, they have the protege with them.
Tell us about the protege.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about him, but it was that...
Well, what did the protege look like?
He looked a lot like Max, that look that was going on a little while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
so the protege is, yeah, he's helping them out. He's like...
I don't know. All I heard all day long is this is our protege. Again, not all day. It was about 2 hours. But
Now I feel like you're talking to the police. Which is it, DeGeneres? 2 hours of the whole day, and who is this protege? What did you see? We're going to give you some dolls, and we want you to recreate what happened.
I don't know. But anyway, it was sad because I didn't get to go to their house, and I didn't get to go.
Someday you will go and you will take me.
I would love to go, and I will take you, because can you imagine how great that would be to go to their house?
I just can't believe it. I can't believe. I've heard that it's a wonderland and that there are tigers like doing menial chores throughout the house. Like cooking and operating a blender and...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've heard all these crazy things about Siegfried and Roy's house, and I've thought, I must get there.
Yeah, and there's like I have the book. Do you have the book?
What book?
They have a book of
There's
their
a
house.
book?
Yes.
I'd pay anything for that book.
Somebody gave it to me. It's a coffee table book. It's a huge book, and it's pictures of them at their home. And there's, in their, one of them's bedroom, I'm sure it's not theirs, but there's a...
Why? What's in it?
There's a mural of one of them painted, a huge, this size, like behind the bed, like kind of with wind-blown hair, kind of staring. It's in the book. They're proud of it, so I don't think I'm making fun of them.
I know. I have that same portrait in my bedroom of me. Yeah, it's me, and with kind of an idealized chest and wind blowing. There's an electrical socket on my eye, which is unfortunate. I didn't plan before I painted.
You certainly didn't.
It's very stupid. Now, I want to talk to you about your talk show. You have a talk show coming up. And, you know, there's lots of people that get different talk shows. You're a really funny, spontaneous, amazing comedian. You should have a talk show. This is a good idea.
Thank you. I think so. I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do. Sometimes, you know, I'm grouped with people every day. I hear who's got a new talk show, and it's like, oh, God.
Right.
You know, so I just kind of don't want to talk about it until I do it. But
let's talk about it then.
Okay.
No, can you tell us any? Do you know, like, because there are sometimes things like seem easy, but even when you start doing one of these talk shows, even what to wear becomes. Like when we were starting out, people were like, no, not that tie, this tie. This projects youth. That projects idiocy, you know?
Yeah. That's a good tie, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a nice one. You wear a suit every day, which is
Yes, I do.
a lovely, easy thing that the guy gets to put on a suit. I am not, you know, I just dress... I don't know, maybe I don't dress the way I'm supposed to dress. I don't understand the whole fashion thing anyway, and I'm not going to, by the way, I just want to say this. I refuse to get into this dirty denim look that's going on right now.
The dirty denim look?
Have you noticed that the jeans that you're buying now are filthier and filthier?
And you actually have to, yes, you have to pay for it.
More. It's like, what are we trying to go, I'm sorry, I'm late, was just at my second job as barrel racer. You know, like, what is that about? That you want to look as dirty as possible.
Right,
so
right.
I'm not falling for that, or the low jeans that your crack sticks out when you sit down.
I'm going that way in about a month.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna go very low. Don't even pretend that's something anybody wants to see. I love when people give you the obligatory woo, and it's a lie. Yeah. You have... yes?
I think they actually meant that.
No, they're disingenuous, and they'll pay for it. You have a website, too.
I just finally started my own website, and which is, you know, not everybody can have a website. You gotta really, you know.
You mean there's a really tough, a lot of things, very hard to get one of those.
Yeah, you have to either really like something a lot, or really hate something a lot, or just have a lot of time. I mean, Ketchup has its own website, and I'm finally now getting my own website. It's really sad. But the whole purpose of it is because I'm going on tour, and so my tour dates are listed, so I wrote a bunch of stuff, and I have little video things on there and stuff. You have a website, right?
I don't think so.
I bet you do.
I bet I do. There might be an NBC website where it's like, catch Jay and Conan and Carson. They're really cool.
Is that the announcer's voice on the website?
That was my father for some reason. I don't know why. It sometimes just comes into my head. Well, people should know about this. Check EllenDeGeneres.com. I don't know how you thought of that name. For info.
I had to buy it back. Someone had it.
Is that true?
I had to buy my name.
People go around, that's true. People go around and they buy celebrities' names so that then you have to go and buy them back.
Yes. I just think it's so weird that someone bought everybody's name. Like, it's just, you know, I mean, I don't know if it was one guy, but it's like...
It was David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
He's buying everybody's name. It's another celebrity. Anyway, EllenDeGeneres.com for information about the upcoming stand-up comedy tour, and I'm looking forward to your talk show. I think you were made to do a talk show. Ellen DeGeneres, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. MC Hammer coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. I like tonight's show. I like tonight's lineup. I really like tomorrow night's lineup. Our first guest is going to be someone who we've never had on the show before, and I just love this guy. Can't wait to have him here. Peter Falk is going to be on the show. We also have, yes, one of my favorite actors from the movie The Recruit, Bridget Moynihan, is going to be here. And, very cool, a performance by the Shaolin monks. So you want to see tomorrow. How often do you see a performance by Shaolin monks? You just don't.